Crypto Bro, welcome. Today is the 13th of June. We are having a special stream today about Bill Gates and everything that is happening regarding, well, all the stuff that he's been putting on us. This stream started on the 3rd of March, and within a week of the start, we have seen an amazing amount of, how to say it correct, an amazing amount of COVID news, and I am in the understanding that Bill Gates is behind a lot of it. So instead of just
Oh yeah,
hearing me talk, I would like to hear your take as well. You've watched the documentary with us. Do you have anything
yeah.
to add?
I just tend to agree with you. Yeah, he's got an agenda, and I'm not sure what that agenda is, but I know it's about population control and power. Which is all not good things. So I don't
Personally,
know
I have this
why.
feeling that we saw Jeffrey Epstein in the documentary, in the last 20 minutes of the documentary. What if he is compromised by Jeffrey Epstein's blackmail, and he is then currently just being used as a puppet to run somebody else's agenda? Of course, he has been, investing a lot of money into it, so it is mostly
Mm-hmm.
his agenda as well. But at the same time, I really do believe that this guy isn't really in it for the money. He makes so much money with his Microsoft. He doesn't
Mm-hmm.
care about that. He wants to go into the history books. That's the feeling that I got. So he doesn't mind being the front man of this entire movement. And what I always find interesting, for example, one part of the documentary spoke about media involvement, and
Mm-hmm.
the uniformity of his words being broadcasted on all those different media outlets, you know, uh, gives me the idea that he is in this way making the news. He is deciding which story is being told, which not. So
No, it's true. It's true. He's definitely got a lot more power than it leads on, and you can see by the news in the documentary. They even say, "Oh, Bill Gates, he's a philanthropist. He's helping with this. He's helping with that." They always prop him up on a pedestal,
yeah,
and it's like, for what reason? Why are they in the pocket of Bill Gates? And it sounds like they are. You know.
yeah, there is not really any critical thinking in the media happening. That's for sure. So, Crypto Bro,
Exactly.
we had a power hour to start off our stream today. I dedicated that power hour to renewable cash. Uh,
Sweet.
although we did not complete the full power hour. So I was thinking, could you maybe tell us a little bit more about renewable cash? What is in the pipeline? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, for sure. Um, Renewable cash has got some pretty exciting stuff coming up, if you ask me. We're just at the beginning of like rolling out exactly how we're gonna the game plan for Renew, right? So we're trying to reward people, Renew tokens for creating renewable energy. And we were talking with the BCH Ignite team on YouTube the other day. I don't know if you saw that video,
No,
but
not
it
yet.
was pretty fantastic just getting on there. And we were talking with them, and they had some people that are trying to do renewable energy in Africa. And we were saying what I saw is that there's a bunch of individual people that are putting solar panels on their homes right now and contributing to the society, right? So all we have to do is sign them up for renewable energy, and they can earn tokens while also creating renewable energy. So it's like they're already doing this in Africa right now. So let's just pound the ground and talk to all these people and get them on board with Renew and grow the community from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel like it's got to grow. It starts with the people. It gets popular enough, then the people start using it from there on. Your green screen just fell, or your mask?
No, the mask fell. I believe the green screen is still okay.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, sometimes I have to readjust. It seems like I have to readjust the settings to be a little bit more sensitive. But never mind about that. Never mind.
So yeah, we're at the beginning stages of really blossoming and growing the Renew project and program. So it's just really good things coming down the road. I think there's going to be some exchanges that'll be listing Renew,
Oh, that would be nice.
and Yeah, we're at the precipice of big stuff with the SLP community and Renew in general, because, like I said, renewable energy is not going anywhere. So,
Cool stuff. What I
yeah,
like
yeah, it's
about it,
great.
by the way, we got a compliment on our beards. Nice beard, says Nicholas Peters. You're reading the chat as well. I don't need to read it out. Uh,
uh,
what I like about the Renew Cash initiative is that you try to add a community outside of the existing community of crypto. Because as
yes.
I'm doing right here, I mean, we are all crypto guys watching this, most likely. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to point you towards EFL a little bit sometimes, and but that is always inside of the already existing crypto sphere, crypto community.
Uh-huh.
And by adding this renewable cash initiative to a completely different market than crypto, which is the renewable energy market, you have the ability to, once you have a group of people that you can attract to your project, they have a
Hmm.
completely different background, meet completely different people, and that way you could really, get some traction for crypto in general, which I like a lot.
Exactly. Yeah, it's introducing new people to crypto.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's
exactly.
a
Yeah.
whole new niche market, and it's a big niche market. So there's a lot of people that are in the renewable energy now that have no idea even what crypto is or how to do it or anything. So all you got to do is tell them you can keep doing what you're doing, sign up how much energy you're creating, and we pay you tokens just as long as you continue doing what you're doing. So it's like there's no incentive to not do it. Like,
Yeah,
so it's a great
exactly.
thing to
They
start with,
already
you
do.
know?
They already do it, and it's just that
Mm-hmm.
they can get a little extra benefit from it.
Exactly.
I have another question about this Renew initiative. Are you planning on paying out dividends to Renew holders in some way or form? Is there, once you have the token, are you gonna sell it, or are you gonna be incentivized to hold it?
Both. It's going to be where you can use it to purchase goods and use it as a dividend thing to earn rewards as well. We're trying to implement both with that. And also, they're trying to, Renew is also going to start spinning out possibly where we're going to invest like a crowdfunding thing where we invest in like a solar panel farm
Oh, that's cool.
and as a community create a token for that and then pay dividends based on that. Does that make sense? I don't know if
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
explained
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
correctly, but
I can see it. I can see it work. So we
yeah, it's
spoke. We
creating
spoke last
a
time already about well, legality of such projects and the fact that you were willing to take the steps, basically, or risk your identity for it. Let's call it like that. But I'm very, very interested to see how that will work out in the future. I'm really. I hope that I'm a trader, right? I like the markets.
uh-huh.
So I'm hoping that there will be a real exchange instead of the Mimo.cash option of today, to have a
Oh yeah.
real exchange instead of a marketplace for Renew Cash. I think that would greatly improve the value determination of the project, because right now it's, you know, could be anything basically. Of course,
Yeah,
there is I think, average price of like 200 Satoshi for a Renew token, something like that.
give or take. Hmm.
So, but it would be great to have that confirmed on a real exchange instead of a market with an, a documented volume, right? So,
Hmm. We're trying to do it in like a timely manner, not rush things necessarily, but just do it at a slower time. Build up the community, keep building and growing, and that's what we're doing now. Every day, I'm with this community. There's more and more people coming in saying they like it. It's just got a professional feeling, but yet it's still crypto people, and it's a good thing because people that are in renewable energy, I feel like, already have a good idea on how the world is and stuff, and kind of what's going on. So they're kind of on the new edge of innovation, let's say. So they're
yeah,
on the innovation of money too. So I'm thinking that they'll be like the first ones that are really psyched about getting into crypto is these renewable energy people. So it could be a
nice.
really great thing.
Do you maybe see the question of Kitana Gold in the chat, Crypto Bro? I can
I have
read it
solar
out.
panels on my
Kitana
roof.
Gold
I
writes,
sell the leftover.
Kitana Gold
Oh,
writes, I have solar panels on my roof and I sell the leftover energy to Vattenfall, which is a energy processor that uses the Dutch grid. What
mm-hmm.
is Crypto Bro's ID? Says Kitana Gold.
Well, what he could do is
It's a she, but it's
Swervy
okay.
Cap just answered, but he says you could sign up your solar panel on renewable.cash. So if you go there and you fill out the form, we get back to you and tell you how much you could earn in renewable tokens based on how much energy you're creating per month.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So Gitana Gold,
So
if you're listening, exclamation mark renew for the website. You have to prove, of course, that you are creating energy out of renewable sources. But once you do that, you will be rewarded renewable cash tokens. So
yep,
definitely a nice extra for people that already make themselves benefit from the renewable energy possibilities.
exactly. I have a quick question and a quiz for some listeners out there. So if they want to win some Renew, I have a question.
Oh,
And
here it
first
comes.
correct answer, we'll
Pay
get some
attention.
Renew.
Pay attention.
How many Renew tokens were originally minted? If you can tell me the correct answer, the first one gets 1,000 Renew from me as long as you put your SLP address in there. So the
I
first
believe it was
person to
somewhere
put
between
how
9 and
many
10 billion. That's the hint I am going to give. But that leaves 1 billion different opportunities.
That's a good hint. That's a good hint.
I think on the website you can find it. So visit the website, tell us how many renewable cash tokens exist or were minted. Not today, but initial mint.
Correct. How much were initially minted? Yep.
All right, all right,
I think actually you'd have to look. I put the website you can find it at in the chat. So
all right, all right.
first one with the correct answer gets 1,000.
All right. Well, let the answers run in. So far, people aren't just randomly guessing. I have the feeling.
We got a couple of billions, but not the right billion.
It's a long number, guys. We need you to copy paste. Copy paste it.
So, how you doing, Yoshi? How's everything going? I heard you met a girl last night, or what's going
No,
on?
I heard. So the thing is like this. I got this girlfriend a couple of years ago, and in the last couple of years, crypto bro, I am fucking up everything that I'm doing. Let's just call it like that. It's not really that bad of a fuck up because I am enjoying it, right? And that's also important. But I don't really achieve the goals that I set for myself. And this
Mm-hmm.
was an amazing girl. Unfortunately, I met her in a very difficult time of my life in that way that I had to deal with all these disappointing people in me. Right? They were disappointed in me because I made promises that I did not deliver on.
Oh
And
no.
in the end, it ended in I don't want to say tragedy, but we could not stay together because of my mindset. Basically, I kind of I wasn't ready for a commitment with her. And then
Mm.
when I found out how much she actually meant to me, I told her that, and then she had somebody else, and she wasn't, ready for me anymore. Anyway, yesterday I went to this bar. People invited me in this bar, and when I was there last time, 2 months ago, it was really a piece of shit bar. All big mess, dirt everywhere. Really, really, you couldn't really sit there. It was not a nice place. So keep on watching, by the way, crypto bro, in case somebody writes the right amount.
No, I
Uh,
got him. Elliot got it right.
Elliot, all right, all right. Congratulations, Elliot. So anyway, I was there yesterday again, and they completely revised their garden. Really beautiful now. It's like a Zen garden with a little Buddha statue, and very peaceful place. And then I was there, and I said, and they asked me, "Do you have a girlfriend, Yoshi?" I said, "Oh man, I'm still thinking about this one girl." They said, "Oh, isn't that the same girl that comes here in this bar a lot?" I said, "I don't know, guys. I don't know who are your clients here, right?" But
Mm-hmm.
apparently she visited the same bar as where I was yesterday. And then they told me that since, I don't know, since a week or two, she is single. So, you know.
There you go. Now's your opportunity. It was like a sign from above, you
Yeah,
know?
I almost fell from my chair yesterday, and I was like, "Wow, what a great thing that I put the stream on a small fire, or that to have the stream on the side a little bit, not as my first priority. And
Mhm.
yeah, I'm gonna make some work out of that, crypto bro. I think I should.
Good. Yeah, set goals now. Like you realize you messed up. Hindsight being 2020. You look now back in the past. You're like, oh crap, I shouldn't have done that. But at least you have another opportunity, possibly, to get back with her. Good for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We will see.
How
We will
did you
see.
meet her?
Sorry.
How did you meet her?
Well, I am here in this small town, so
Oh, she's from that town too.
she is from this town. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Okay.
when
Okay.
I arrived here, I had my own personal driver and the kind of I had a car with a big picture of me on the side with the Liberland logo and the EFL logo. I can show you. Wait, I can show you. Uh, wait a second. Liberland car on YouTube. If you write Liberland car on YouTube, this was my car when I arrived in this town. So it's a town of like 50,000 people.
Okay.
I don't know if you. Oh wait, I need to show it here. In the. I had myself. Let me put it right back. Wait a second. As you can see here, my car had my name and the Liberland flag on the window and a big. This used to be my Facebook avatar on the side, and I drove it with my driver. Here you can see the picture of the driver as well. So we drew a lot of attention to us, and that's how we got to know each other. Basically, I was sitting down and I was just talking with any beautiful lady that I could find. So uh, yeah, that's how we connected the first time. This is now 2 years ago, something like that. Hey, Crypto Bro, I got a raffle, mate. Let's do a raffle and then we continue talking. I'm gonna make a 10,000 renew cash raffle. What about that? Is this a power hour or what? So whoever wins this raffle, I'm not gonna spin the wheel. You're gonna win 10,000 renew tokens. It's a lot of tokens, guys. 10,000 is big price. So let me see. I got a total of 8 participants. Good luck to all 8. We will see who wins it. I'm gonna click it. Freedom Radio, third win in a row. Wow. It's almost as if he is paying me to draw him, but it's not like that. 10,000 renew cash. 10,000 renew. Let's do one more. It's gonna be another 10,000 renew. I'm gonna complete this raffle, and then I think we are kind of done. I'm gonna enjoy the last couple of hours of sunlight here. 20 minutes again, guys! Exclamation mark raffle. So let's continue this chat a little bit. We have now heard that there is a uh, 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 exchange coming up for Renew. That you are in the process of introducing Renew Cash into the continent of Africa, I believe you said. And
And all going from no power to solar roof panels. You know what I mean? So it's like they're jumping over and they're ready to innovate now with solar energy. So it's like, let's pay them now, let's get that going and grow Africa, and then it'll spread all over. But
yeah,
there's other places all over the world that are using renewable energy mostly. It's just, I think Africa is a really good spot to
I'm
attack
still a
first.
little bit worried about this renewable energy be in the form of what's the word again for that? The biomass. I'm not convinced that biomass is so renewable. That is
Mm,
just the only thing. So what if, because in the Netherlands today all the gas burners are transformed into biomass burners, and I'm
okay.
just not convinced. First of all, whether it's really that much better than gas, and second, what is happening with all these trees? I know that, for example, in Sweden and in Norway, they have an endless amount of pine trees. Like the Christmas tree, that kind of tree.
Uh-huh.
These trees grow a lot quicker than oak or, well, I don't know. I don't know that many different trees in English, but so the pine tree, I could see it work with pine, but then what happens with all these other trees that they cut? I know, for example, that in the United States at the moment, I can show some video on YouTube will show it, but people complaining that their forest is being cut, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how that can be so renewable. But
Yeah.
for the
Um.
part with with solar and wind, I really, you know, yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm focusing on now with Renew is the solar aspect of it because that's already like into the system and it goes to the grid. So they already have that like signed up in a sense.
yeah.
So all they would have to do is then technically sign up with our website too, renewable.cash. You know, we get back to you, we can talk to you and figure out exactly how many solar panels, how much energy you're creating. And then for every certain watt, you get a renew token and it's 1 to 1.
You know
So
what?
it makes sense on a, oh, go ahead.
You know what I'm now thinking. Now that you say that, Crypto Bro, maybe you should contact a factory that creates solar panels, and then tell that factory that they could earn 10% of the renew tokens if they get their customers to sign like a weaver to accept
Ah,
that their data is being shared, right? So the
okay.
customer of that factory has to agree that the factory is sharing their data with you, but
Uh,
then you could they could be the intermediate, and all the solar panels that they create are automatically being forwarded to your team, and you are just gonna pay it out like that, and you don't need to go to every single customer, but you have direct contact with the factory.
that's a really good point, honestly. I'm writing that down right now. I think Nath, you know, Nath
Yes,
Swerve, he
yes.
was talking about possibly talking with distributors as well. So I'm going to mention that to him if he, in case he wasn't talking about that, because that's a good idea.
He's
Because
watching.
then
He's
they
watching.
would automatically get, see, but then how would they know that they're getting the renew tokens? How would the customers know? Would they have
Well,
to be
look,
told?
you have to go to the factory and tell them that this is an extra service that they could s- upsell to their client. They don't. It's not a selling, but they can reward their client that way.
Mhm.
You know, something
Okay.
like that. So
All
it's a
right.
kind of a marketing tool for the creator of the solar panels, which could help boost his sales, or at least it will improve his sales pitch to his customers,
Mhm.
because he can say, hey, you get so many renew tokens, and you get an instant cashback of I don't know how much dollars it's worth, right?
Yeah, and then we could incentivize that person for every customer he gets to us. Hey, we'll give you a 10 renew, 100 renew, 1,000, whatever it would be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's all about incentives. I'm learning that more and more. It's incentive, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
If you incentivize people to do it or use it, they're gonna do it as long as it's better and easier and cheaper, maybe to use,
yeah.
or it's more free to use. Like brings you more freedom. That's what I'm about, you know.
That's
Letting the
nice to
people
hear.
decide for themselves, you know.
Yeah,
We just got to give them the tools to be able to do that so they can prosper and be more free. It's it's a
hundred
great thing,
percent,
this crypto
hundred
stuff.
percent. Hey, Crypto Bro, I'm out of Corona, mate. I'm gonna walk away and be back in a second. But
Oh, for sure.
I have 14 minutes left on the timer, and I think I can down one Corona in that time. So I'm gonna go for my second one. I'll be right back. Second and last Corona of the day. 1 second, guys.
Perfect. I'll just do some chatting with the people while you go. Referral program. That's a good one.
All right, back again. I must say, Crypto Bro, I'm very glad that you are on my side today, and I have a little conversation going with you as well. I
Oh,
I
you and
think.
I always tend to agree, Yoshi. Me and you agree on a lot of stuff.
Sorry.
I
Oh,
said you and me tend to agree a lot on a lot of different
yes,
subjects,
that's
Yoshi.
true. That's true. You are right, Crypto Bro. And the funny thing is, I really, yeah, I didn't prepare all that well for today. I'm planning a next special again on the 9/11, and then I want to make it a little bit better with a little bit more. I think that I can find more guests, more. Let's say that this subject of Bill Gates is a little bit too hot for many people to touch because they don't have the, the background information, and in the end,
Mm,
Bill Gates is also a human being, and to just state that he is an evil person, I try to avoid such a thing, right? I don't want to
hmm
bring out the message that Bill Gates is evil or anything like that. I just see how much influence he has in the lives of people today, and that's why I do think it's a subject that we need to go into, especially because all these traditional media outlets don't talk about it. So that's why we
hmm
should, right?
And and based on his actions, we should have questions
Yeah,
for those. You
exactly.
know what I mean? Based on what he does, we have questions, and that's fair to ask. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but it's a bit difficult to get spokespeople or let's say crypto-minded uh, figures to speak out about Bill Gates
hmm
because they don't have enough affinity with it. But on the 9/11 subject, I really hope to
Oh,
be able to bring you a couple of nice, interesting people with a lot of knowledge. I'm trying to set up. There is this one guy from the Netherlands. I talk about him already a couple of times in the past. He makes conspiracies into his profession in kind of way, but he is a lawyer. He has a lot of knowledge about law, and he has his own podcast. Tens of thousands of Dutch people watch it. It's in Dutch, and
wow.
he made a 9/11 special last year, and then I donated some to his fund, his development fund. I made a small donation. He is
Oh,
and
sweet.
he is anti-speculation, which makes me a kind of difficult character for him because I make my money speculating. But we will see. Maybe on the 9/11 subject, he is coming to the stream. So we will see.
9/11 is one of my favorite subjects too, so I could be more than happy to come on and talk some of that with you.
Sounds good. I'm thinking about a real marathon session as well, and that means 42 hours. All right, because a marathon is 42,000 kilometers, so 42 hours, almost a 2 day, maybe with like a 6 hour break in between for me to catch some sleep. But
I thought you were gonna say 911 hours.
911, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe 9.11. That could be
Oh,
good.
there you go. That could work
Yeah,
because that's technically a date too, 9.11.
yeah. Yeah, we will see. It's still, let's see, 13th of June, July, August, September. So we have 3 months to go. There are so many things that can happen.
Oh yeah. Hey, so I was just changing the subject a little. I was just on Twitter and I saw that Theta is opening their stream keys again.
Ah,
Have you thought about looking more into Theta again?
yeah, sure. I can send another tweet, but they don't allow anybody just start. You need to make some promotion on it, and then they need to send you the keys, and then you can. So I will see. I can definitely. I'm willing to. Uh, uh, what's the right word for that? I can definitely send a tweet and risk that. There's not too much work in that. So let's see if they grant me a key this time.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it too, starting some sort of crypto stream or news stream of some sort and doing it on Theta because I think they are looking for crypto people to start streaming.
All right. Well, I will definitely send them a tweet. We got
Sweet.
a question, crypto bro. Are you reading it already? I will read it
I
out.
don't.
Nicholas
I don't see it.
Peters asks, "Do either of you garden?"
Oh. I help out a little here and there. I don't necessarily have my own garden, but do you, Yoshi?
I have a garden on my phone. Does that count? No, I don't garden. I don't garden. I don't have a garden. I live in an apartment with a balcony. I don't grow plants. In case that is the question, I don't grow plants. Um, but I do live with people here in this village. A lot of people have their own garden. If you are born in the Netherlands, all the people have grass, and then not the smoking grass, but just normal grass, and for example, a jacuzzi or a swimming pool in that. But people here in the Balkans, they grow a lot of their own food. So
Mm.
one of my friends has this garden with all kind of, any kind of vegetable, and I do help
Mm-hmm.
them if I'm there. But it's like the other side of the village. So also with the corona, they're a little bit older. They're a little bit afraid of corona. Basically, they were spraying me in alcohol last time and everything. Um, I don't I don't see them too much lately.
Oh man. And especially if you're gonna get sprayed with alcohol, I wouldn't want to go over there too much either, you know.
I think by now they stopped it again, but this was in the high rise. It was like start of April that
Oh, okay.
I was sitting in his car, and that's when he sprayed out.
Yeah, they still got the mask rules going on over here. Do you have mask rules over by you still?
No, no, no. Only in the some businesses like last time I was in the bank, I didn't need it, but I do believe if you go to the office of some government agencies, then you do need it. But I will see that very quick because, or very soon, because on Monday I will really do the final step of my visa work because I'm still,
Mm.
in that process. It takes a lot longer. But for example, my work permit, I was allowed in without any mask. Also, there is no real hard 1 or 6 foot rule here, so I can go
Mm.
to any kind of bar outside, sit outside, and be with 20 people, and just,
Cool.
it's Serbia, so it doesn't count that hard. But I do know that in the Netherlands, it's really a different story. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I feel very sorry for the people in the Netherlands today, but at the same time, they should buy more EFLs, and I will go against the narrative or that the media brings them today. But they have to
It's
accept
true.
more EFLs, right? So
If they invested in the EFL, they'd be anti investing in the government in a sense. You know what I mean?
in a way, I see it as a political expression because I believe that you vote with your wallet. That's one phrase
Mm-hmm.
that I've used many times over the last year. As long as the Dutch people are gonna trust the government money that they are being given, then the government's gonna dictate their lives. So if they want to change that, there is an option, and it's called EFL, and they can, it's a live market for over 6 years now, and you can buy and
Mm-hmm.
sell it at any given time. So
So there's still people developing actively on EFL.
yes, yes, there is a weekly meetup on Discord where I believe now between 6 and 10 people every week talk with each other on the development of
Wow.
EFL, of which two are technical developers, right? And the
Sweet.
rest is like a little bit of community that wants to do something. Or there is a pre-mine in EFL that is meant for the Dutch people, and they do some promotion with that, right? So
Oh wow. That's a good idea. If you're gonna have a pre-mine, why not use it and give it back to the people? You know.
the pre-mine is only meant to incentivize tweeting about EFL, and it's solely for Dutch people. So they scan on a couple of things, for example, IP address, but also, uh, yeah, you have to write in Dutch. That's basically the thing. And
Okay.
in the course of 6 years, I believe there are now 600 people that participated in that, which is nothing, crypto bro. I cannot believe.
It's not, but it's not bad either.
Well, okay, okay, but the thing is that lately the only people that participate in that are the kind of Zeus people. I don't know if you remember, or Nederland of 24, right? Those
Oh,
are not people that actually want to help it, but they are connected with another project and they just try to destroy it basically. So that is the participation we get from the Dutch on average
yeah,
is the opposite of what you would like. So yeah, I mean, let them
yeah.
do it. It's their own future. I am here enjoying my EFLs. I now have a boxing trainer accepting it. So I'm spending it ever since I'm buying
Perfect.
it. I'm also spending it, and yeah, we will
I
see how
love
it goes.
spending crypto. It's awesome.
You love spending or you're not spending?
I like it. I like to spend my crypto and have people accept it. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that's very true. In a way, for me, it's the only way to live. Because I live without a bank account since 2014, so I all my spending in a way is through crypto. Although, of course, I was very or I know that not everybody's accepting it. So I
Hmm.
sold most of my cryptos in December of 2017, buying gold with that, and that's how I
That was a
spent.
good move.
That was, yeah. I still live for most. That is still what I live for mostly. My profit of
That's-
2017, but
I think that's coming again too. I think we're about to get into another bull market over the next 6 months or 12 months.
yeah, it could be. But at the same time, I can also see the narrative of media pushing it down, because if the people are gonna be introduced with the second wave, let's call it like that, and they are gonna crash the economy and everybody or nobody has money anymore, right? Then it's gonna be difficult for a coin like any coin, Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash or EFL for that matter, to find people willing to put their money in such a high risk asset. So yeah,
But at that point, what would be more of a high risk, holding dollars or investing those dollars into something else? Because
very true.
here in the states, here in the states at least, I feel like it's already coming around a little bit because people are getting the helicopter money now.
Hmm.
Like once that starts, that's the beginning of the end for me. Like
Yes,
as
I
soon as they
agree.
start giving it away, they're begging you to use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like like why what is their incentive for us to give it to us? You know what I mean? Why are they doing that? Because they want to keep the currency moving like a current. You know what I mean? It's just a scam, man. I'm fed up with dollars.
Yeah.
It's really tough to even
Yeah,
like it's such a scam that
it's too bad for the people that save, right? All these old people that are now close to their pension, that have been
mm-hmm,
saving all that currency, they are gonna be the
mm-hmm.
victims in a way. But at the same time, those people are living a tremendous life ever since they are born. So I'm not feeling too sorry for them that they are gonna lose, but those are gonna be the losers of this policy.
Yeah, they sacrificed our futures to for them to live well now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in a way, yes, yes, that's very true. So we shouldn't feel too bad about it, but still, it's quite a big scam that they are involved in, right? So they're gonna feel pretty bad if they find out the reality, let's say it like that, and they're gonna blame it on people like you and me, the young people that are not willing to work or whatever, that they're gonna make
Mm-hmm.
out of it. Raffle time again, crypto bro.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna pick a winner.
So,
I
how,
have
are you doing 10,000 renew for this one?
10,000 renew, yes.
All right, I'll pitch in an extra 1,000 renew to the winner.
All right, this is gonna be 1100 renew. I will pay it out, crypto bro. You can donate them to me in Telegram. Shall we do it like that?
Perfect. I will.
11,000 with an extra 1,000 of crypto bro, who is participating himself. So what about that? 6 participants. Good luck to all 6. We will see who wins it. Orion. Congratulations, Orion. 10,000 renew. I'm gonna write it down. Orion
An
3x.
OG to your channel.
Oh,
He's
sorry,
been around forever,
11,000.
Orion.
11,000 renew. We got a comment here. And Muff 1989 says something. I think the helicopter money is the precursor to universal basic income, or the precursor of to universal basic income. It breeds reliance on government, especially with so many small businesses closed because COVID 1984.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think I agree with that. And the thing is, if you accept that money, at least I know that it's like that in the Netherlands. If you accept that money, you have to accept paying taxes on that money. And that way, they will have a foot in the door of you participating with their government scheme, their suppression. So as soon as you accept it, you're gonna have to pay a little bit back, and that's how they will. Well, for
They just
people,
keep you in that system. They keep you in. Yeah, they keep reeling you in with that.
exactly, especially for people that have not really been paying taxes in the past, or just taking benefits, or you know,
Hmm.
they now have to fill in. Besides the fact that they got some of that helicopter money, they now also
Hmm.
have to give insight into all their other finances, because they are now obligated to pay. For example, if you have 10,000 bitcoins laying around, you need to tell that, so
Yeah, according to their rules, you have to tell them.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. But if you so and that is the thing, once you accept their money, you are playing by their rules.
True. That's true. Or you could use it and get that money and then cash out and put it into crypto or gold or silver or something.
Yeah, 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 yeah. What would you do, crypto bro? Crypto, gold, or silver?
Silver. Well,
Yeah.
crypto for I do silver and crypto actually. I would do silver and crypto because I think silver is very very undervalued right now.
Mhm.
Right now, it's 100 ounces of silver for about 1 ounce of gold,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and the world denomination of it is 15 to 1 approximately. So you're getting an extra like 85 ounces of silver if you have an ounce of gold. You know what I mean? So right now,
Absolutely.
you just buy up tons of silver, and then you wait till it gets down to 50 or 25 to 1 gold to silver ratio, and you trade it for gold.
Absolutely.
And then you
Yeah.
can do it back and forth, just like Maloney says. That's what Maloney does.
Yeah, exactly. I have my
Hmm.
silver right here. I don't know if you saw it. One of my silver coins. My pirate treasure.
Yeah, the higher one. I love that one. You should do a
So,
special raffle and give that one away. I'd try to win that one.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna think about it. I don't have endless amount of that, right? So we will
Uh,
see. We will see. It's 2 ounces of silver. Maybe on
uh,
9/11, guys. We will see about it. I will think about it. I will think about it.
you want to do one more 1 minute raffle or 2 minute raffle, and then we can get
Yes,
going?
yes, yes, yes. This is about the end of the stream, guys. We're gonna do a 2 minute raffle. I have a comment here by Gitana Gold. Yesterday was announced that the Dutch pensions are gonna be dependent on the result of the Dutch trade result of the fair. So there is the first
Wow.
step into confiscating wealth of savers. And well, in a way, it is about time that they do something, because it's completely unreliable in a way. The
Hmm.
thing is with Dutch pensions, once you start saving up money in a Dutch pension fund, you will get a annual paper saying this is the amount of money that you have saved, and in 25 or in 30 years, we are going to pay you this much money every month. But
Hmm.
this promise of that amount of money, they cannot do that over such a long period of time, because too many variables are in place, right? So,
See, oh, real quick, sorry. The thing with that is that they can promise that amount of currency to give to you, but they can't promise what that currency will buy you in the future. You know what I'm saying? The
that's
purchasing
also
power
very
of the
true.
currency
Yes.
isn't isn't known at the time. All they know is how many dollars they can give you. Doesn't mean it will buy. It might be $100,000, but in 10 years from now, it might only get you 10 loaves of bread or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I do have to make the extra comment that before we are there, there is now already the problem that the amount of profit from speculation, basically, that they already put in that number is not being made. So the
Hmm.
promises are already too high. So at the moment, they cannot even give that simple promise, basically. So,
Wow.
uh, but you're right. At some point, everybody's going to get the money that they have been promised. It's just the question how much you can buy with it, and that's
Hmm.
why I have been buying bitcoins today and the past 8 years. So no, the
And I
raffle
think
is
that's
not
the
live
smart
yet.
thing to do. Yeah.
The raffle is not live yet, guys. I'm gonna start the raffle right now. We're gonna do a. Can I do that? 10,000 renew more? I think I can. I hope so. And otherwise, I'm gonna beg with Nate. But I got
I'll pitch
10,000.
in another. I'll pitch in another 1,000 for this one. So I'll
Yeah,
send you 2,000 on Telegram.
2,000. So I will make this 11,000 then. This is gonna be the last raffle of the day, guys. I want to thank everybody for being here. Let's see who is still around. 2-minute raffle about to start. Let me click it. Exclamation mark raffle to participate. It's open. Good luck, everybody. Then I'm gonna do a kind of a goodbye on that. I want to thank Muff 1989 for participating. Let's see who is still here until the end. We are live for a little over 4 hours at the moment. Last raffle of the day, exclamation mark raffle to participate, 1.5 minutes left. Freedom Radio, thank you for being here with me, with us, I should say, until the end. Crypto Bro is also here.
Can always rely on Freedom Radio.
Freedom
Always
Radio,
stay until the
always
end.
around. That's very true. Well, we have 13 viewers at the moment, but only 3 participants so far. We will see. Crypto Ninja Poker, thanks for being around, mate. We get a compliment from Muff. Great conversation, he says. Thanks, Yoshi and Crypto Bro. Well, Muff, thanks you. Thank you for being around. And thank you, Elliot TC, for being here. Nicholas Peters, thank you for being here until the end.
Yeah, sweet.
We are about to round off the stream. We have the last raffle of the day. 45 seconds left to press exclamation mark raffle and try and win 11,000 renew cash. I'm gonna pay out all the raffles pretty soon. In case you want something, please send me your address so I can send you your prize. I am so far waiting on a address from Elliot TC and BB. Elliot has to send me a SLP address and BB an EFL address. So.
Hey Yoshi, can you go to the renew chat and just type something in so I can respond and tip you the 2,000 renew?
I will do that. I will do that.
Thank you.
Renew chat on Telegram. This is the faucet. It's not that one. 1 to test. Is that a good message? 1 to test.
Yeah, perfect. Sweet. All right, I'll send that over right now.
So, all 5 participants, good luck. This was the raffle. I'm gonna pick a winner. 11,000 renew cash. Crypto Ninja Poker. Congratulations, my friend. Crypto Ninja Poker. This was the special Power Hour sponsored. It's not sponsored, but I thought that Renew Cash, you are a great team, and you deserve some attention, right? So.
I appreciate it, Yoshi. Thanks for having me on. You've been great too, man. Love watching you the last few months. You've given me inspiration to start streaming in a sense, watching you and seeing how good you do with it. So thank you.
Cool stuff. I like to hear that, Crypto Ninja. Crypto Bro. So let's see if we can work together on the 9/11 special. Let's also see if something pops up in between, because that's still 3 months to go. So I don't think that I can keep my mouth shut for 3 months, because I like talking a little bit too much. But we will see. There's going to be a special on 9/11, guys. So keep that in mind. Put the date already in your agenda. Honkler Hangout special of 9/11. And yeah, I want to thank everybody once again. I think we're done.